what we ought to do is just walk around in this little garden here and take a look at some of the pollinators. Over here, if you follow my fingers here, over here we have a Viceroy Butterfly feeding on the purple coneflower right in here. And that butterfly looks a lot like a monarch butterfly. In fact, it's a mimic, but you can tell the difference because it has an arcing line through the hind wing. We've got a lot of bumblebees visiting these flowers as well. Here we have a bumblebee over here, a worker bumblebee. We're getting close to the end of the season for bumblebees, but we have a worker working over this monarda here, this large mint. And I get lots of questions. Oh, we don't want to attract bees. They're going to bother us. Everybody's going to get stung. No, you're not. Look at that. I'm got my hand practically on this bee, and it's not going to sting you. A lot of these bees are very efficient pollinators. Look how this is making the rounds of that particular flower. It's going all the way around the periphery of that flower, sucking the nectar out of every little floret. Now it's coming around almost to where it started again. When it gets to where it started, it'll leave. There it did. All right, it's already visited that plant. So it leaves a scent behind, telling it that it has actually visited a plant already. We got 3 bumblebees here right now. We got one right here in front. You can just go right up to them. I can touch them even, and they're not going to move. Look at that. They're not going to sting me. People are afraid irrationally about these bees. They're really not dangerous. Oh, over here, there's another Viceroy right there, moving off. Down here it comes. Oh, and down here, this is fun. We have one of those little syrphid flies I was talking about. Oh, and one was right in front of my face, but here's a syrphid fly right here visiting this little flower. And what people don't realize is that if you want to sustain a butterfly garden, what you have to do is you have to provide materials for the adults. You have to provide resources for the adults. And what the adults need is they need nectar. They need food. The nectar contains the carbohydrates and the amino acids that they need to produce eggs. And then, after being able to produce eggs, they have to have some place to lay those eggs. So they need the host plants. They need the plants that the larvae will feed on. And therefore, you have to plant various species of plants in your garden that will attract the females to those plants so that they'll lay eggs and produce the next generation. And believe it or not, it's a kind of a field of dreams scenario. You create the habitats, you create the resources, and they will find it. They will come. It's fairly simple and it's fairly direct. They may not come when you want them to, it may not come right away, but sooner or later they'll find it.